Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to talk about carrots. How I plant my carrots, and I've been doing this for probably with carrots for 10 years in this method, and it's always worked for me. So right now the only thing that isn't, this is just a carrot bed only for carrots because carrots don't like a lot of nitrogen. So in here is peat moss, vermiculite, perlite, and bone meal. And then I have a little bit for, actually fertilizer would be sweet pea, a little bit. That's all mixed up. So you still will see, the dirt is real fine. You'll still see a little bit of this in here, but it just crumbles. It breaks up, so it's not gonna hurt anything. First thing we're gonna do is break out the beds as even as possible, as flat as possible. So that way, make it as level. So that way when it rains, the water doesn't pile up into one area. As flat as can be, and then I'll go around the sides. There, that looks pretty good. Now for me to have straight rows, I get a board here. Yeah, it's not quite long enough, but it will do. So then I will take these little markers so I know when my rows begin. Try to get your rows as straight as possible. Then I will take this board and rock it back and forth. My board just a tad a little crooked, but that's okay. So I will leave, you can see a mark down there. Let me get a little bit deeper. That way you have a straight line when you go to plant. So here's your straight line. Now because the seeds are so fine, I usually start seed starting mix. Okay. I will take some of this here, put it down in the hole. That way there's no clumps of dirt or anything like that. Make sure any pieces are broken up, because those seeds are so small. I said this might not be necessary, but this is how I've done it for about, like I said, about 10 years. Okay, once we do that, now before I put my seeds down, we're going to wet this down. The good thing is we are expecting rain, which I'll show you a little later on the video, how we keep the rain from throwing the seeds all over the place. Another reason why I wet this down real good is when I go to put my seeds in, the wind doesn't, they're so fine, the wind doesn't blow it away, and then they stick to the soil pretty good. These seeds are really fine, so I would try to, and like I said, this is time consuming. The wind's blowing right now, and if I hadn't wet this down for it to stick, the wind would just blow it all over the place here. Once I put the seeds in there, then I'll go back and put some more potting soil right on top of that. Put about a ½ inch on, a little thicker here. That's one row, and then we go back and do another row. Water it down. This tube comes off the roof of this chicken coop. The broiler house here goes down in, and then we can take this out, put it down in here, and that's how we collect our rainwater. All right. I give it a light mist right now, so that way the dirt doesn't move. Do this just enough to hold it down. Now I'm going to cover this. So this is weed barrier. It's lightweight. You can almost see through it, and the rain will go down through it. So we're going to put this on top of this. It just might have to put a couple rows here. Like okay. Wish it was a little longer, but it's not. I'm going to roll this out. Then I use these labels to secure it down. Now I cut this in half instead of using a whole row. Okay. So we're gonna put this down here and secure it down. The reason for the weed barrier, like I said, it's a very thin weed barrier. Grass can grow through this. And I love this. I got it at Walmart. I forget the name brand. I took the cover off. But anyways, I put this down here so that way when the rain hits it, it doesn't hit the seeds all up in the air. Because if you remember, after we got done putting all the seeds and everything, soil on, then I went back, tapped it down, put a light mist of water on top. Then we put this barrier down here, and this will keep the rain from beating the seeds and flopping them out of the ground. And also, it will help germinate, the heat. So we will water this down really good. Now we are expecting rain here, but I will keep this watered probably about 3 or 4 times a day until it starts germinating. Usually my carrot seeds start germinating within 7 days, 5 to 7 days doing it this way. Then you take after they start germinating, then I got to take this off. The reason for the loops here, then I have the string going across, I will put a cloth from here on each side up over it. So it's enough for the sun to come in, but yet if it still rains, the rain won't beat the seeds in the plant. All right guys, this is how you do your carrots. So if it's hot, you can stay cool, but put a sprinkler system up, and 3 or 4 times a day, come out here for a half hour and water this all down.